Honorable President of India, Secretary to the President, Foreign Secretary, Dean SSIFS, my fellow officers trainee, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to one and all. I, Sweto Tyagi, an officer trainee of Indian Foreign Service 2023 batch, on behalf of Sushma Swaraj Institute of Foreign Service, extend a warm welcome to you all. It is indeed a matter of great privilege for us to be calling on the Honorable President of India today. To commence the proceedings, may I now invite Shri Vikram Misri, Foreign Secretary, Government of India, to deliver the welcome address.
Mananiya Rashtrapati Mahodaya, Secretary to the President, Acting Dean, Sushma Swaraj Institute of Foreign Service, ladies and gentlemen. ये मेरे लिए अत्यंत गर्व की बात है माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदया कि 2023 का जो भारतीय विदेश सेवा का बैच है, हमारा सबसे नवीनतम बैच, उसके 36 ऑफिसर ट्रेनीज़ को आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करते हुए, हमारे ये ऑफिसर ट्रेनीज़ भारत के 15 विदेशों और अलग अलग संघ शासित क्षेत्रों से मेल रखते हैं। वे यहाँ पे अलग अलग एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड से और अलग अलग वर्क एक्सपीरियंस से आए हैं। कई लोगों के टेक्निकल बैकग्राउंड्स हैं। इस बैच में जो 36 का बैच है, उसमें 17 इंजीनियर, 2 डॉक्टर, 4 वकील और 9 लोग साइंस के बैकग्राउंड से हैं और सिर्फ 4 ह्यूमैनिटीज़ से हैं। और ये दिखाता है कि विदेश सेवा के लोग किस तरह से बदल रहे हैं, क्योंकि एक समय था जब 95% लोग ह्यूमैनिटीज़ बैकग्राउंड से आते थे। इसी तरह से एक विविधता इन लोगों की वर्क एक्सपीरियंस में भी है। मैडम प्रेसिडेंट, वी हैव अमंगस्ट अस अ फॉर्मर जेलर, अ फॉर्मर जज and a former filmmaker in this group, and I welcome all of them. Madam President, the officer trainees completed their foundation course in Mussoorie in December 2023, and since then have been undergoing induction training in the Sushma Swaraj Institute of Foreign Service. They have completed most of their academic modules and are currently undergoing training in various departments of the Ministry of External Affairs. माननीय महोदया, इनके जो प्रशिक्षण का कार्यक्रम है, उसमें इन्हें हमारी विदेश नीति के अलग अलग पहलुओं से जानकार किया गया है और साथ साथ जो भारत सरकार के नियम और अधिनियम हैं, उनकी भी जानकारी इनको दी गई है। इन्हें भारतीय फौज और जो हमारे विदेश में मिशन है, उनके साथ अटैचमेंट का भी मौका मिला है। I am confident that these different aspects of their training have imbibed them with not just the skills and the knowledge necessary for becoming successful at this chosen field, but also the vision to drive the country through in this period of Amrit Kal that we have entered into. Honorable Madam President, the encouragement and guidance that these officers will receive from you today will empower them to be ready for their responsibilities. I am profusely grateful to you for the valuable time that you have kept aside for these young officer trainees of the 2023 batch, and I am sure that they will cherish this moment for the rest of their lives. I thank you.
Thank you, sir. May I now invite my fellow officer trainee, Ms. Gehna Navya James, to share her experience of the induction training program at SSIFS.
Honorable President of India, Secretary to the President, Foreign Secretary, Dean Sushma Swaraj Institute of Foreign Service, senior officers from the President's Secretariat and the Ministry of External Affairs, fellow officer trainees of the Indian Foreign Service batch of 2023, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all. It is with a profound sense of honor that we, the officer trainees of the Indian Foreign Service, have gathered in the hallowed portals of Rashtrapati Bhavan. We are deeply grateful to the Honorable President for granting us this invaluable opportunity to share our training experiences this evening. Our journey as officer trainees of the Indian Foreign Service commenced at the Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, Mussoorie. The Common Foundation course at the Academy equipped us with the true sense of being a Karmyogi, grounded in action, integrity, and service. The induction training program at the Sushma Swaraj Institute of Foreign Service commenced with a curated ensemble of distinguished speakers from different walks of life. The training instilled in us a robust, interdisciplinary, theoretical edifice through specialized modules ranging from international relations, climate change, disaster resilience, cybersecurity, critical and emerging technologies, to communication, management, and gender sensitization. Honorable President, the judicious combination of theory and practice enabled us to gauge the dynamics of our nation's foreign policy and diplomacy, transcending the boundaries of classrooms. Through our attachments with the three services of the Indian Armed Forces, we comprehended the passionate and unflinching spirit of service. The mission attachment, Bharat Darshan, state attachment, visits to institutions and organizations of national and international importance, coupled with the colons and interactions with honorable ministers, provided crucial insights emanating from experience and expertise. Honorable President, our batch is truly honored to represent Bharat in this transformative juncture of Amrit Kal. Through the comprehensive training process, which is currently continuing with different divisions of the ministry, our batch has been able to internalize the ethos underpinning our nation's diplomacy and foreign policy. We ardently hope to cherish the spirit onward in our journey in the service of our nation. Thank you. Jai Hind. May I request my fellow officer trainee, Shri Sparsh Yadav, to share his experiences of the induction training program.
माननीय राष्ट्रपति महोदय, आदरणीय वरिष्ठ अधिकारीगण एवं मेरे प्रिय साथियों, मैं स्पर्श यादव अपने और भारतीय विदेश सेवा 2023 बैच के अपने साथियों की ओर से आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। आज जब हम भारतीय कूटनीति के नए प्रहरी के रूप में अपने कर्तव्यों का निर्वहन करने के लिए तत्पर खड़े हैं, यह हमारे लिए अत्यंत गर्व और सम्मान का क्षण है कि हमें आपके समक्ष अपना अनुभव साझा करने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ है। इस यात्रा के दौरान हमें कई महत्वपूर्ण अनुभव प्राप्त हुए, जिन्होंने हमारे दृष्टिकोण और क्षमताओं को व्यापक बनाया। विशेष रूप से हमारे प्रशिक्षण के दौरान हमें विदेश सचिव, विदेश मंत्री और रक्षा मंत्री से मुलाकात का अवसर मिला। इन चर्चाओं ने हमें कूटनीति और राष्ट्रीय सुरक्षा का महत्वपूर्ण दृष्टिकोण प्रदान किया और वैश्विक मंच पर भारत की भूमिका को और अधिक स्पष्ट किया। हमारा प्रशिक्षण हमें एक सक्षम और प्रभावशाली राजनीतिक के रूप में तैयार करने के उद्देश्य से रूपांकित किया गया था, जिसमें कक्षा अध्ययन और फील्ड अटैचमेंट का संतुलित मिश्रण शामिल था। कक्षा में हमने नेतृत्व, विदेश नीति, द्विपक्षीय और बहुपक्षीय संबंधों के सक्षम पहलुओं पर गहन अध्ययन किया। इस व्यापक अध्ययन ने न केवल हमारे ज्ञान को समृद्ध किया, अपितु हमें वैश्विक परिप्रेक्ष्य में समग्र दृष्टिकोण भी प्रदान किया। फील्ड अटैचमेंट के माध्यम से हमने भारतीय सेना, नौसेना, वायुसेना, इसरो और बार्क जैसे महत्वपूर्ण संस्थाओं में समय बिताया। इसरो और बार्क में हमें भारत की विज्ञान में हो रही प्रगति को गहराई से समझने का अवसर मिला। तारापुर न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट का दौरा हो या फिर मुंबई में नवनिर्मित विदेश भवनों का अवलोकन, हर अनुभव ने हमें राष्ट्र की सेवा के लिए तैयार करने में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाई। वाणिज्य और उद्योग मंत्रालय के साथ किए गए हमारे प्रशिक्षण में भारत की व्यापार नीति, FDI और द्विपक्षीय निवेश संधियों पर विस्तृत जानकारी प्राप्त हुई। स्टेट अटैचमेंट के दौरान हमने विभिन्न राज्यों और आकांक्षी जिलों का दौरा किया। इस दौरान राज्य प्रशासन की चुनौतियों और अवसरों को गहराई से समझने का मौका मिला। यह प्रशिक्षण न केवल हमारे ज्ञान और कौशल में वृद्धि का माध्यम बना, बल्कि इसने हमें भारतीय कूटनीति की चुनौतीपूर्ण दुनिया का सामना करने के लिए आत्मविश्वास प्रदान किया। मुझे और मेरे साथियों को पूरा विश्वास है कि हम आने वाली चुनौतियों का सामना दृढ़ता और साहस के साथ करेंगे। हम सभी अपने अकादमी के आदर्श वाक्य सचेदम वीच पश्चिम के साथ आगे बढ़ेंगे, जिसका अर्थ है हम निकट और दूर दोनों को समान रूप से देखते हैं। ये वाक्य हमें याद दिलाता है कि एक राजनयिक के रूप में हमें अपने दृष्टिकोण को न केवल तत्काल मुद्दों और निकटवर्ती समस्याओं पर केंद्रित रखना है, बल्कि वैश्विक परिप्रेक्ष्य और दीर्घकालिक नीतियों को भी समग्रता से देखना है। इसी आदर्श के साथ हम सब अपनी सेवाओं को राष्ट्र और विश्व के कल्याण के लिए समर्पित करते हैं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Thank you, Sparsh. With a profound sense of honor and privilege, I would now like to invite Honorable President of India to kindly address the gathering.
Foreign Secretary Sri Bikram Misri, Dean of the Sushma Swaraj Foreign Service Institute Sri Sanjeev Ranjan, dear officer trainees, I warmly welcome you to Rashtrapati Bhavan. My congratulations to you all on becoming part of the prestigious Indian Foreign Service, which has served the nation with distinction. I can see from the profile of this page that the diversity of India in terms of culture, region, and linguistic background is well represented. Many of you also have rich work experience from varied fields. I am also delighted that we are gradually improving on the gender balance in this service. I was happy to hear from you about your intensive training experiences. Being a good diplomat requires a unique set of skills. You must be an effective communicator and a strategic thinker. At the same time, you must have deep political and cultural understanding of both your host country as well as of India. I am told that you will all soon leave for your first postings abroad for foreign language training. My advice to you would be to learn as many languages as you can and be open to embracing new cultures, people, and technology. These skills and sensitivities will make you an effective and well-rounded diplomat. Dear officer trainees, foreign policy is not an abstract exercise or elitist pursuit. It is an extension of domestic policies aimed at securing a country's political, economic, and security interests and territorial integrity. Hence, it is your responsibility to not only secure our interests, but also to shape the global agenda with its overarching strategic objectives of achieving Viksit Bharat by 2047. And I am certain that a world driven by Indian ethos of acceptance, harmony, and oneness will be a prosperous, peaceful, and just world. You are entering the world of diplomacy at a very exciting time. The scope and scale of India's bilateral and multilateral engagement have been continuously increasing. We are engaging the world with renewed confidence and vigor and helping find solutions to global challenges, be it climate change, disaster resilience, cybersecurity, pandemic response, or taking a principled stand against international terrorism. Today, we are seen as a reliable Vishwabandhu in a fast-changing and conflict-ridden world. In my recent visits abroad, I have seen for myself the immense goodwill generated by our development partnership projects in the field of infrastructure, education, health, and agriculture, particularly in countries of the global south. There is also tremendous interest in Indian soft powers, including films, yoga, Ayurveda, and Indian art, crafts, dance, and music. I have also sensed that our friends and partners abroad now have very high expectations from us, which we must deliver on. This is where your role becomes crucial. You must engage constructively with a wide range of stakeholders in your host country, including the business and scientific community, cultural representatives, and the media. Equally importantly, you have to carefully cultivate and promote the crucial role played by our vibrant Indian diaspora. In my meeting with them during my travels abroad, I have been impressed by their many achievements and their enthusiasm to connect and contribute to their motherland. Please remember that in times of distress, the Indian mission is a second home for Indian nationals abroad, and you are their only hope. Vande Bharat mission, Operation Ganga, Operation Kaveri, and Operation Ajay, where our diplomats brought millions of Indians back home safely, were exemplary efforts. You must continue this proud tradition of always being there for our fellow Indians abroad. Dear officer trainees, if our achievements and opportunities are many, so are the challenges. The world today is in flux. In many places, we have war-like situations, humanitarian crises, and disorders with new threats and non-conventional challenges. Emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and machine learning offer new tools for diplomacy and foreign policy. However, when it comes to their governance or regulation, there is still uncertainty as these technological advancements also do not follow geographical borders. Hence, we need to be cautious and alert. It will be your job to respond to all these challenges in an effective manner and provide solutions that secure our national interest. Dear officer trainees, do remember that you don't just represent the government of India. You represent 1.4 billion Indians and their hopes and aspirations. You represent our diverse and pluralistic culture. You represent the richness of our 5,000-year-old civilization, and you represent a society that in its essence is a force of good and for stability in an unpredictable world. This places great responsibility upon each one of you. You have already proved your abilities by clearing one of the toughest exams and becoming part of a distinguished service. Very few get this privilege to serve the nation and the people, and I hope that you will honor this privilege by upholding the principles of integrity and probity in everything you do. May you keep our tricolor flying high and our proud traditions alive wherever you serve. Thank you. Jai Hind.